What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 5-3. Man, I'm back again. Back again. Story time, yeah. Oh, man, I'm a little hot, man. My wife made me take the trash out. Had to take the trash out. Along with taking the trash out, had to take a bunch of big boxes out that we used. I went and bought her a TV yesterday. She wanted another TV. They got these big they got these big they knew they like 100. We got the 75-inch TVs and stuff like that. This TV was like 109 inches. It's in the back living room. It's so big it curves, comes around like this. It's like 109 inches, man. Something like that. It's over 100-inch big TV. I'm talking about like at the movies. Oh, and I'm a real movie watcher. I'm a real movie head. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, back to the story, man. On to the story at least. Listen, man, dealing with people, dealing with dudes, dealing with the dudes you run the streets with, dealing with dealing with the cats that you run across in prison. But now we gonna just speak on the dudes that you knew on the streets. Dudes that you knew on the streets, man. Now, growing up, you know what I'm saying, you running with these cats 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, on up into your adult years. You know what I'm saying? The homies from the set, you know what I'm saying? Ride or die homies and all that. You have a certain image of them. You have a certain outlook on them. You have a certain image and a certain outlook on them because y'all growed up together. And coming up at that young age, you got a lot of things that go on in life that just really ain't fell your way yet. You know what I'm saying? We talking about pre-juvenile hall YA camp time. You know what I'm saying? Pre-jail time. You know, believe it or not, you really don't know who your partners really are. Y'all young kids growing up together, but you don't know the person that they're going to become the older they get. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot of y'all that had childhood partners, childhood friends, or whatever you want to call them. And years later, in your older age, them dudes aren't the same. They are not the same. They have transformed into something else. Some for the better, some for the worse. But yeah, people change. Remember, I told you, the only thing that will ever remain the same in life is change. Change will always come, and people change. The older they get, the more they change. Some change a whole lot, some change just a little bit, but the change will be there. A lot of times, people themselves, you don't know who you really are yet sometimes until you put up under that pressure, man. You remember pressure gonna bust a pipe or either pressure gonna make a diamond. So when that pressure hit, you either gonna become a diamond or you gonna bust like a pipe. And a lot of times that pressure comes in the form of jail. Yeah, that pressure comes in the form of jail, man, whether it's in juvenile facilities or adult facilities. That's a lot of time when that change come, when that pressure hit. From that, you're gonna learn who you are. When it's time to fight, when it's time to get down, when it's time to represent, when it's time to do whatever it is you're going to run across in there, that's when you find out who you are. You're going to find out whether you're a man or whether you're a mark. I've seen it a lot of times, especially when you start out early in juvenile hall. Here it is, I don't know about other places, but in LA, usually, we start that juvenile hall trip, 13, 14, 15, around up in there. We up in them juvenile halls, man. And the way LA was back in the day is so gang related, man. So you come through the door, where you from, cuz? Or where you from, blood? There you go. There you go. We gonna find out what you made of. And there's a whole lot of homies from back in the day I ran the streets with that I thought was the end all to be all. Man, seen them years later up in them jails. They like, huh? Man, what the? Homie, what? Oh, cuz. And you done punked the game like that? Boy, I can't wait. I can't wait to go home and tell the homies, Bang. So anyway, and it's not only with, dudes that you come in there from your set that you grew up with or from your area that you grew up with. It's all type of other people, man. Other people from all different areas, all different walks of life and factions, man. You see them, boom. And so, I used to get a lot of rude awakenings. I used to get a lot of rude awakenings based off people coming to the realization of who they really, really, really are. Who they really, really, really are, man. And I'm saying all this to say I'm leading up to a story that I'm finna tell you. Something I seen in prison that blew my wig back. It was my first time ever seeing it. It was my first time ever experiencing something like this. Now, and it happened. Yes, it happened in Alabama prison. This is something that I never seen in a California prison, nor had I ever heard of it happening in a California prison. Period. I have never seen it. I have never heard about it. I've never heard other people talking about this happening. No, this is something that just don't take place in the Cali prison. Not no shape, form, or fashion. A person could come today and tell me that the story that I'm finna tell you happened, and I wouldn't believe it. No, homie, where it happened at? In Cali prison? No, homie, don't even get out like that. That's not even a cup of tea. That's not even a cup of tea, homie. And so, boom. That's why I always go back to what I used to tell you youngsters when I was trying to, and I'm still trying to deter y'all from going up in them jailhouses, man. You got partners, man, that went to jail 2, 3, 4, 5 years before you, and you end up catching up with them years later on down the line. In your mind, when you see your homeboy, this is the homie, man, that we ran the streets with. This is the homie that we did blase, skippy, blase, whoop-de slam, bam, wham with. You know what I'm saying? All through it. So, when you see it, oh, homie, that's what it is. And it don't be like that all the time, man. I tell you all the time, them people done changed, man. When you see them again, 9 times out of 10, they are not the same person that they were when y'all were young and running together on the streets. They're not the same person, man. No. In no shape, form, or fashion. They are not the same person, So therefore, here it is. You coming in with the misconception, man, I'm finna go in here with the homies. And I tell you, them same homies that you going in there to kick it with, they done changed to the point to where they don't even have love for you like they used to no more. You ain't nothing but another victim. You ain't nothing but another person to exploit and try to beat out some money if you can. They'll set you up to be hurt. They'll rob from you. They'll steal from you. And they'll do all that. And not only that, they will run off and align themselves with other people that are into other nefarious activities. And that's what this story is finna be about. Dudes that have got caught up in doing things that you never in a million years would have thought they were going to do. Never in a million years you thought they would do this type stuff. Because what I seen this day, I know dang well. And what I seen, and all these dudes were a part of gangs. They were a part of a certain group. I ain't gonna say the group, but they were a part of a certain group. Tripped me out, man. Listen. I'm finna tell you this story, what I seen this day in the day room. Blow my wig back, y'all. I'm finna tell y'all this. And I'm finna tell y'all this in the next part 2. But now this is the thing. Don't get mad at me. Go to, man, you cut the video off, man. We ain't gonna be able to get part 2 for another 2-3 days. No. At the same time that this video is coming out, part 2 is going to be uploaded right behind it. So by the time you finish watching this video, just keep searching. Part 2 should be right there for you to check out. Just check it out, homie. Here it is. Peace. Dance the boogie, dance the boogie, dance the boogie, dance the boogie. Ain't nobody gangsta party. 4, 2, 1, man.
2, 1, man. Drug